VIX is trying to perk up a little bit. It's a pretty big bearish reversal candle in NVIDIA. Right at the end of a massive move, guys. It's a good chance that was a top for some time. You might have to consolidate back towards the 30-week, back towards these old highs, 120. That looks pretty toppy. That said, I'm still a little bit long. Gap here. See if we hold the 8 on Dragon. Well, let's just do a recap of what we did this morning. We'll start with pound yen. So as you guys know, trading around the big events is always a little bit different. Keep our size small. But when you get an initial knee-jerk reaction up, and then you have some higher time frame levels, right back here from, was that yesterday, the day before? You can fade that first initial move up. Now, we kind of, I don't know if it was I wouldn't call it a mistake, but we kind of did the same thing today. That I think we probably need to be a little bit more aggressive. When you fade it here, and you do get this first pullback back towards the 30, probably need to be more aggressive taking, and then flipping and going long. A couple of you took the long on the bottoming tail, which is good. I like that because you have an uptrend. Perfectly fine with that. There's a little bit of a swing line set up here on this candle. So I ended up fading it a little bit, covered some. I sold more, actually a little bit heavy here, and I just risked this one candle. And I just wanted to cover literally right here. And 15-minute cycle turned back up. So I just took that off, went long, took a little bit here, still long. And I want to play this next 15-minute cycle up. We can check the 30-minute here also. And that's high, but that can go a little bit higher. Anyways, so I'm going to stay long here, maybe take a little bit more into the 85 area, and then root for a new higher high. And then cable, really nice covers. We stayed short from yesterday. I kind of trying to make sure you guys understood that. I mean, this is a sell setup on the hourly that should experience some follow through. Covered into these lows before Bank of England's event this morning, reshorted, covered. I'm just small core short now. And then day trade, different time frame. We played a long. Some good discipline here. At one point here, this was looking like a swing line buy setup in our model, so we took that long. Then it happened again here. And you'll notice sometimes, guys, the anticipatory method gets you in first, which will mean a lot of times if he takes off, you're going to be in for the move up. But sometimes if you're waiting for an actual close, it would have kept you out of the long there. Both times, actually. I usually like to go the anticipatory, and then I just err on the side of working my size. So took a long here, bought more here, took that off when we traded this piece that we added, took that off when we traded below this low, and then literally waited, bought a little bit here, wait for that 15-minute to turn up, then got long some more, and now we're still long cable, and we're getting a nice new move here. So you can actually take a little bit here, guys, if you want, on this new high, and then take some more into that same spot that the market struggled at earlier this morning. And then let's watch pound yen. I'm going to offer right into this high for a piece to take some profit. You can take some cable off, like I said. Pretty good trading though, guys. Playing different time frames, playing two pairs. I mean, you're playing a pound long, cable long, sterling versus dollar. Then we're playing pound yen short, kind of playing the two off each other. And then eventually there's an opportunity to get on the long side of pound yen with the cycle. And then you end up being on both sides of sterling. Yen was pretty weak today also, like if you look at dollar yen. So I'm still in a day trade long on 30 years, just fine. I got short 10s against that, small long 5s against that, playing 3 different time frames in treasuries. And then, I don't know, I'll do another video, guys, closer to the end of the day about the dollar, maybe turning, make a big picture call. I want to see how we close. But that's pretty much all we did day trade, right? Nice covers on euro pound. Been talking about building into a core long-term short on this one. Back of the top end of the range. So I was core short from 87.76 or so. Cover on this flush. Still core short there. Alex, did you hear me on that one before? I went over NASDAQ kind of in depth there. If you break the lows here, okay, you may, I mean, it depends how you play. You could buy puts to hedge your long. But since we made a lower high, you can see that we failed at the underside of the 8. There's a good chance we're going to test the lows from May. And the bands are right there, 54, 46. This is an area, so it's not a level. It's not a level in the area, right? I mean, that low is 55.50. But that is going to be a big spot because if we can't hold that, then you have to think about a move to the 200. I mean, there's some support down here from the lows from April, but those are minor because when you break the bands, you're going to tend to get a bigger pullback. So I'm going to take a stand here if we do get one more leg down on the NASDAQ down here. But I have no, I won't hesitate at all to kill that and or go short. Does that make sense? It's tough. It's been tough to keep the NASDAQ down though. You know, you still want to be bullish there. It's in an uptrend. Growth is still accelerating. But so did you guys, are you still in your dragon? Are we making a little bit of money today? Most of the money to be made was coming into Bank of England. If you're still short cable with me, if you're short euro pound, but that's core trading, right? That's a little bit different. But we got some good action in on staying. You know, you got a good sense on trading multiple time frames and then trading two pairs against each other today, right? So I still think maybe this pound yen, we got to watch 140.80 and go to 141. But anyway, guys, good session. I'll hit you up on the chat. Let's see what Dragon does up here in front of 141. All right, our risk on the downside is going to be the higher low that we held earlier, 40.22 right in here. All right, guys, you guys good? You're welcome. Don't be afraid to take a little bit of profit first time up into this resistance. All right, guys, you're welcome. I'll catch up with you a little later. Welcome, Dan, Camille, Alex, Andrew, Dave. Good stuff, guys. Keep sending me your, keep journaling and send me your trades. Talk to you a little later.